Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. So today I have a video where I'm going to talk about life after college, some of the things that I went through, so stay tuned. So, life after college, how has it been? It's been fun, adventurous, emotional, a roller coaster. So let me jump right into the video. One of the things that I wish I had known right after college, it would be that the transition from college life to adult career life would not be as easy as some people make it out to be. So I think one of the things that kind of helped me with the transitioning into adult life would be the fact that I had supportive friends and family that was understanding, but also I had a mentorship group where women in the STEM fields kind of talked about their experiences, talked about opportunities that were available, and it was like an open space where I can like talk about my frustrations or just curiosity or questions that I may have had that I didn't really know who to really talk to get the answers. So the first 6 months at my job was pretty hard for me just because it was a new company, it was a new environment. I had never worked with them before, so I didn't know the layout of the office and I didn't really know anyone. So some of the people that I started with, they kind of had a group already because they interned with those individuals. Whereas for me, I never interned with the company and I was just like a campus recruit. So it was kind of hard for me to, I guess, make friends, you can say, because like once we kind of like started with the company, everyone was separated and put on different accounts. And then busy season started. So if you don't know what a busy season is, it's pretty much several months of the year where we are working really late on different clients, and you don't really get the chance to see your friends and family and even other staffs, I guess other employees. So, but I mean other employees besides someone that you're on a team with. The first 6 months was hard because one, I was learning new things, and then I was on a team that, let's say, wasn't the nicest. I thought about quitting almost every day, but I had made a promise to myself I would give this job an actual try and actually like put my best foot forward if I was given the proper coaching, which I was given. I stayed there since, it's 2 years and I'm still at the same company. And, people that may have been older than you that went through the process, I swear they make it seem so easy, but it's really hard. And I think for no matter where you go after college, the first 6 months is an adjustment period. So the next thing that I went through after college that I didn't expect was that I was gonna lose friends, but also I gained new friends, and I also made the choice to remove certain people from my life that I had known for a very long time. So different things played a part in losing friends. I didn't lose anyone on bad terms. I think it was just, distance and just not having the time to really keep up with what's going on with them. And then making the choice to remove certain people, I felt like I had outgrown what our relationships was like. There were a few things that I was just not going to accept anymore from people, whether you were a close friend or a family member. It was just like those were just not going to keep happening. And when I realized that they kept happening, it was just like, I think it's like I just distanced myself and kind of let the person know like, hey, like it's not you didn't do anything wrong, but it's just not working out. Like I know it sounds like a breakup when I hear it, when I hear myself say the words, but I mean technically when you're friends with somebody for a long time, or a short time, it is a relationship. So when you do end it, it is kind of like a breakup. So on a positive note, I did end up making new friends from work, but also different events that I had went to, and also I started using like friends apps, so like Bumble, to kind of meet new people, because one of the things that I learned right after college is the fact that if your friends are still in college or going for their master's, their schedules may not really align with your schedule. Or if you want to try something new, so like let's say you're into like going to the museums and you're into going to brunch, but then your friends are kind of like homebodies and don't want to do anything, or your interests and your friends' interests may change, so that may change the dynamic of your friendship. And in my case, it definitely did. Like I became more of like a going out type of person, so going to brunch, trying new things, trying new food, new places. Like I'm a foodie, I love to eat, okay? I love to eat. So and I live in New York City, so I was like, why not take advantage of all the restaurants that are around me that I've never tried before. You may go through a period where you feel sad or depressed right after college. I think it all depends on how you look at things. My outlook on life and just everything that was happening in general was very negative. And then I decided to switch my thinking and switch my and started like manifesting things that I wanted. And then student loans kicks in. Yep, I said it. 6 months, your 6 months grace period is over. Student loans kicked in. Sally Mae or whoever you have with, your student loans with, they're knocking on your door, they're calling you, they're emailing you, they're texting you, and they're like, hey, we want our money. We want it now. Like, what's up? If you haven't seen my last video on how I paid off $38,000 worth of debt, I'll put the link down below in the description box. So student loans will kick in, but one of the things I will say is don't let the numbers scare you. Don't be afraid. Don't prolong it. Don't put it in forbearance. Like if you have the opportunity to make the minimum payments until you kind of like get on your feet, definitely do that so it doesn't affect your credit. Because if you decide to just not pay it, it'll affect your credit. But if you put in like forbearance or something, they will still put interest on your principal amount, so that number is only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So aside from student loans, unfortunately was not able to get a job right after college. What I would want to say to you is that it will eventually come. What's meant for you will be for you. Just keep applying, keep trying to stay positive, because I understand that getting a lot of no's, it can be defeating. It sucks. I'm gonna just be honest, it sucks, because like I experienced that when I was in college. So from freshman year all the way to pretty much senior year, I was applying to so many different companies, and all I got was no's. Yeah, we've gone with another candidate for X, Y, and Z reasons. Cool. And lastly, what I would say for life after college is do not, I repeat, do not compare yourself to your friends. Do not compare yourself to your peers. Do not compare yourself to anyone. Like where you are now in your life, like you should only compare the person you were today from the person you were yesterday. If you had applied to 5 jobs, but you applied to 10 jobs today, and you was able to do that, then cool. That is an accomplishment in itself. Their life may look spectacular on social media, but at the end of the day, people are only going to put out the positive things that are happening in their life, right? They're not going to show you the struggles. They're not going to show you how many rejections that they got. Comparing yourself to others will only make you feel worse, and that's just not what we about in 2020, okay? 2020 is all about self-love, setting goals and beating them, right? It may even be a small goal as like, walking 4 miles or learning how to ride a bike, right? I had gone through a period where I was looking on social media and like looking at all of these people that I follow, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's doing this, she started her own company, or he is doing really good getting his master's, he is kind of like doing his own thing, traveling, going to these exotic places, and I'm here stuck in New York City working my 9 to God knows what time. And I just wouldn't want somebody else to feel that way, which is why I'm saying, like, just don't compare yourself. So those are all the things that I wish I had known or have gone through right after college. I hope you found this video informational, helpful. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below. I'll see you in my next video.